The Lion and the Mouse. Once upon a time, in a hot sunny land, a huge magnificent lion with a shaggy mane was taking a nap under a shady tree. He looked very grand and very, very strong. As he slept, a tiny whiskery mouse, not much bigger than your thumb, scurried by. Oops! Without looking where he was going, the little mouse accidentally ran right over the lion's enormous sleepy paw and then, oh dear, right up his nose. Roar! The lion woke up with a mighty roar that shook the leaves on the trees. He was very cross to be woken up so suddenly. With one swift move, he scooped up the tiny mouse in his giant paw. The little mouse trembled with fear, his whiskers twitching. The lion rumbled, his big yellow eyes glaring at the tiny creature. "How dare you wake me up? I am the king of the jungle. I think I shall eat you for a snack." The little mouse squeaked, "Oh please, great King Lion. Please don't eat me. I didn't mean to wake you. It was an accident, I promise. If you let me go, I'll never forget your kindness. Maybe, just maybe, one day I can help you too." The lion let out another rumbling laugh. "You? Help me? You're so small. What could a tiny thing like you ever do to help a big, strong lion like me?" But the lion was also a little bit amused by the mouse's bravery. And perhaps he'd had a big lunch already. He looked at the trembling mouse and thought for a moment. "All right, little one," he said, his voice a bit softer. "I'll let you go. Run along now, and try not to tickle any more sleeping lions." He opened his huge paw, and the little mouse scampered away as fast as his tiny legs could carry him, squeaking, "Oh, thank you, King Lion. Thank you. I won't forget this." A few weeks later, the same big lion was prowling through the jungle. Suddenly, snap! He found himself caught in a strong rope net, a trap set by hunters. He tugged and he pulled, he roared and he thrashed, but the ropes were too thick and too tight. The more he struggled, the more tangled he became. He was trapped. He let out a mighty roar of frustration and fear that echoed through the jungle. The little mouse, who was nearby gathering seeds, heard the lion's distressed roar. He remembered the lion's kindness. "That sounds like the king," he thought. "He's in trouble." Braving his fear, the little mouse scurried towards the sound. He found the magnificent lion trapped and helpless in the thick ropes. "Don't worry, King Lion," squeaked the mouse. "I'm here. I can help." The lion looked down and saw the tiny mouse. He felt a bit hopeless. "Oh, little mouse," he sighed. "Thank you for coming, but I don't think even you can help me now. These ropes are too strong." But the little mouse didn't give up. "Watch this," he said. And he began to nibble at the thick ropes with his sharp little teeth. Nibble. Nibble. Gnaw. Gnaw. One rope snapped. Then another. Nibble. Gnaw. Nibble. Gnaw. Slowly but surely, the little mouse chewed through rope after rope. It took a long time, and his little teeth got very tired, but finally, with one last snap, the main rope broke, and the lion was able to pull himself free from the net. The lion stood up, shook his mane, and looked down at the tiny mouse with new, amazed eyes. "Little mouse," he roared, but this time it was a happy, grateful roar. "You saved me. I thought you were too small to ever help me, but you were brave and clever, and you set me free. Thank you. You've taught me that even the smallest friends can be the greatest friends." From that day on, the huge lion and the tiny mouse were the best of friends. And the lion never forgot that kindness, no matter how small, is a very big thing indeed. And so, The little mouse showed that even the smallest among us can do great things and that every act of kindness, big or small, can make a world of difference.